Guys, it's Jennifer and I'm filming a bunch of videos today because I had some time, but I have a 5 and 5 for you guys. So let's jump right into it. All right, the first product that I want to talk about is this dry conditioner, waterless dry. What is this brand? It's so hard sometimes. Is it WATERLess? Is that the name of the brand? It's a Procter & Gamble product. I guess it's WATERLess. Anyway, it's a paraben-free. It's a level 3 conditioning, dry conditioner, instant moisturizer. So this is, I think it's meant to be kind of like an opposer to the dry shampoo, which is meant to dry out the grease. This is if you need a little bit of shine added back and a little bit of moisture added in. The way I use this is like if I went overboard with the dry shampoo, which often happens, I would use this to put a little bit of shine and moisture back in. I really liked it. Do I need a full size? Gosh, I don't know. I don't think so, because it took me a long time to get through this, but now I'm feeling like I might. I don't know. I might repurchase this. I really did enjoy it. It really did add moisture back into my hair, and it made it shiny, and it made it look less dull after dry shampoo. So it was a really good product. The next thing is this SEPHORA Triple Action Cleansing Water Face and Eyes. It's a micellar water. I purchased this to give it a test. It's fine. It's a micellar water. There is no reason to purchase this over like the Garnier micellar water, which I've loved. I'm on my 3rd iteration of that one now. I'm trying a different one. But those have been consistently good for me. This was fine. It's fine. It removes things. It removes everything. But it's the price. Like, I don't know. Like, do you need to spend, you know, like, if you get a discount or something like that, it's fine. But it's just not better than the amount that you get in a Garnier micellar water. So that for me is the reason that I probably would not repurchase this. All right, next we have a Glossier brow flick in the color black. So I've been using this for a while, and it's finally dried out and gone all wrong. I really wanted to love this because I like the idea of having brow strokes in my hair strokes in my brow, but I just could not honestly make this work without some problematic issues. The way you have to hold it is just so carefully, or else you get a smear. I don't know, like if you love the brow flicks, I think this is a great one. I haven't tried the Clinique. This is the only brow flick marker that I've tried, and it's really good. The color's really good. It stays place. It stays put. It doesn't move around. It doesn't shift. It's not muddy or anything like that. It's a good product. It's just, for me personally, I just could not make it work. And I know that it's tough. I've heard Kathleen Lotz talk about when this first came out, how there is a learning curve, and that's very true. And that's just the reason that I wouldn't repurchase it again, just because my brows are already like the bane of my existence, and they take the longest time of anything in my makeup routine, and I don't want to add more complication to that. So that's the reason I wouldn't repurchase it, but it's a great brow marker if that's what you're in the market for. All right, next we have the Perricone MD Rejuvenating Moisturizer Essential Acyl-Glutathione. It looks like this. This is a pricey, expensive moisturizer. I was able to get this as a free gift Friday on Beauty Pass. I have just one little bit left for tonight. So that will be tonight's moisturizer. It looks like more than there is, but there is just a little bit. It is one dose left. It's a thick. It smells a lot. It's got very fragrance. If you don't like that, so you might not like that. I don't really care. It's a thick moisturizer. I found it really nice this winter as my skin is really dry, but I wouldn't pay this price. It's so expensive. And why? Like, there's so many good moisturizers out there. I don't know. Just me personally, I wouldn't pay the price for that moisturizer, even though it's great and I really enjoyed using it. I didn't enjoy using it that price point level. All right, finally, I want to talk to you about this NYX blending sponge. So this is still available on their website. All right, so I've been using this for a while, so I feel like I really do. I've tested this for a while. So the first thing I want to talk about is the texture. So obviously this is big, and it grows even bigger when it's wet, but I'm going to compare it next to my new beauty blender. So hopefully you can see, like, this is very spongy. This is very spongy. It's soft already. I can only imagine how much more soft it's going to be. This kind of has like an old school, I think that's actually a great way to describe it. If you remember those white triangle little foundation sponges that existed back in the day, and I think they still exist very much for makeup artists and for professional makeup artists and things like that, costume artists. It's that material. So it's got that soft, it's less spongy, and it feels a bit more silicone-y, to be honest. So this also, as I said, gets very big when you use it. I do not enjoy this overall. It works. It helps me have a beautiful foundation finish. There's nothing wrong with it. I do like this edge. It's very nice for getting under the eyes. It's very nice for getting around the nose. but it's not very soft. Like, even when you get it soaking wet and you're bouncing, it's not very soft. I find it a little bit hard, to be honest, and I can already tell by filling this beauty blender, this is going to be incredibly softer. So I think this one's just a bit too hard for me and a bit too big, and I don't love the material. It does soak in the water and it gets bigger, but I don't know, it's just not necessarily a joy to use. I've never tried a real beauty blender sponge. It's my first one, so I'll let you know what the experience was in hindsight. But this one I just did not love. All right, guys, that's it for me. I know I went over, but hopefully I gave you guys my thorough thoughts. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.